The truth is, you're probably not bad with money. You just need a spending plan that fits your reality. Today, we'll look at how to create a spending plan that actually works. We'll cover the difference between a spending plan versus budget, why spending plans actually work in real life, an example of a realistic spending plan, and how to create one using Budgety. So what is a spending plan? A spending plan is how you choose to allocate your money. Well, isn't that just the budget? Almost. While spending plans and budgets are similar, there's a mindset difference. A traditional budget tells you what you can't do. A spending plan is about making intentional choices with your money and deciding what truly matters to you. Let's get into why you need a spending plan. 1. You gain control. Without a plan, you're just reacting to expenses as they come.
2.
You reduce money stress. There's no guesswork. You know exactly where your money is going, and it keeps you from worrying about overspending.
3.
You can actually save. A spending plan helps you build savings realistically, even if it's your first time trying. So, what does a realistic spending plan look like? Here's an example of a spending plan based on income and expenses. Let's say your take-home pay is $2,000 per month. 55% goes to fixed costs: mortgage, utilities, subscriptions. 25% goes to guilt-free spending: dinner, travel, fun. 10% goes to savings goals. 10% goes to investments. This is realistic because it doesn't force extreme cuts. It just creates structure. So how to create your spending plan with budget? Step 1, know your income. Start with writing out your take-home pay after taxes. If your income isn't monthly, check your bank statement for the last 3 to 6 months and then calculate the average. Let's move on to step 2. Track your expenses in Budgety. Sync your bank account to Budgety so you can see exactly where your money has been going. You can create specific categories for your transactions so you can easily track and understand where your money goes. Next, it's time to set your goals. Decide what you want your money to do for you. Maybe build an emergency fund, pay debt, or save for a trip. Next, create a budget. Here's a simple structure you can use: 50 to 60% for needs, 20 to 30% for wants, 10 to 20% for savings and investing. This is not set in stone. You can adjust to fit your lifestyle. For example, you could increase your savings if you're trying to build an emergency fund. You could also increase your fixed cost depending on your cost of living. Quick note here: make your budget realistic. Don't slash your budget unrealistically. If you've always spent $200 on groceries, you can't magically cut it down to $70. And add a small buffer for irregular expenses, like car repairs or gifts. Unexpected expenses are unexpected, but you can plan for them. To wrap up, after setting your goals, you need to track and adjust your budget. Budgety shows you in real time how much you have left in your budget after allocating your money, and sends alerts when you're close to your limit. You can start by reviewing your plan weekly at first, then monthly to see your progress. Also, if your utilities go up, adjust for that. Your plan should fit your lifestyle. That's how you'll be able to keep TID. Finally, before we call it a day, here are some tips to ensure your spending plan actually works. Automate your savings to avoid temptation. Plan for irregular expenses. And don't be too hard on yourself if you slip up. If you want to try this for yourself, download the Budgety app to build your plan. Like this video if it helped you, and subscribe for more tips to manage your money intelligently.